Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we are going to be getting ourselves a brand new partner. And I have decided that that new partner will be from page 1. Everyone say hello to In the Closet Blair Flanagan. Let's do this. Alright, Blair, you and me are going to work together. I've had a billion team names up to this point. I'm just going to call us Team... let's see. You got your own little hat. I like your hat. We're going to be Team Hat. We both have hat. I even think they call the main character of this game like Red Hat or something, or... I actually don't know. Morning, Cooper. Still sleeping, I see. It's time to wake up. I mean, come on, get up, man. Alright, Blair, let's go. So, before I team up with Blair, I am going to make a different deck. We've had the Banish deck, or two different Banish decks, technically, long enough. Now, Blair's deck, I don't exactly remember what it is. I think it does have something to do with Maiden in Love, but we're not going to go exactly for that. But I think Maiden in Love is a fairy type, so I'm going to try running a fairy deck. So let's put a fairy deck together. That might be fun. The Vanquished Warlord. Yeah, that'd be fun, but no, I'm not going to use that. Let's see. Who should I try out? I only have one Dakini. I need to buy more boxes so I can get more of those. Athena, Mystical Beast of Circuit. Sadly, the trap card is banned. Vanity's Ruler. That wouldn't be terrible, honestly. Alright, we'll try Vanity's Ruler. I know I have to tribute summon it, but screw it. Queen of Eternia. Yeah, she's also one of those triple tribute monsters. No, thank you. 3 Light Fairies, 1 Dark Fiend. Yeah, the Sky Scourge cards are actually pretty good. Tethius is good. Zeta is not terrible. Yeah, Zeta Reticulent is pretty good, all things considered. I'll run a few of these, like 3. Then we're gonna throw out, let's say... So far I've been focusing on light monsters. Air Knight Parshath, I've used that too many times. Dizzy Angel. Dizzy Angel would be different, to say the least. But I don't think I'm gonna be running Flipping the Table just yet. I'm not with the right partner for that. Jellin Duo, get in my deck immediately. You are like the perfect card for this situation. You and Kaiser Seahorse will be perfect. Agent of Creation Venus, you're probably going to be a necessity for me. Which does mean we're going to run a bunch of Shine Balls that are basically bricks. Agito is surprisingly good. Kelbeck is good. Mudora is good in any fairy deck, so I can run Mudora. I'm not just going to run fairies, but it's good to run it. There we go. Lots of floaters. I know once I summon one of those cards, it won't matter, but for now, lots of floaters are good. We don't really need a ritual. We could use something big, though. Honest is too good not to use, even if I don't use that many light monsters. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in here. The Shine Balls I will use. There we go. That at least gives us options. Marshmallow should be used just because it's helpful. Winkaribo. Winkaribo would be fun to use, all things considered, but I don't think it's time for that. The Fool could be useful. Winkaribo level 9, you can special summon this card from your hand during a chain. As long as this card face up on the field, all spell cards activated are removed from play. Not sent to the graveyard. This card's attack and defense equal to the number of spell counters in your opponent's graveyard. Times 500. You can only have one Winkaribo at level 9 at one time. Why not? We'll try it out. I mean, I'm going to need to run some cards that can chain, but we'll try it. So, we're just running some fun stuff that won't even work in some cases. Let's go ahead and let's go by attribute. I'm going to run light monsters because I know not my whole deck is light, but some of it is. I am not joking about Kaiser Seahorse. I should run that card. It's in here somewhere. Like a 1700 beater, right? Here we go, Kaiser Seahorse. We're gonna run that card. And then finally, this is how we're gonna use it. Let's see. I like this deck so far, but we're gonna need to take out some meat. We don't need 2 Medoras. We only need 1 technically. Zeta is fine. It's mostly just going to be for the graveyard. I'm running too many monster cards, though, so I could take out 1 strategy. What do I take out? I could just not use the Shine Ball strategy. It's not like a necessity. Yeah, let's take out the Shine Ball strategy and we'll just add a light monster mix. Because I still want to have a few monsters in the deck, not this little amount. Especially if that's all I got right now. Yeah, let's run specifically light monsters. And let's focus on their attack points. And let's see. Anything really good. DD Warrior Lady would count as good. And I need her banishing ability, so she's worthwhile. She's up here somewhere. There she is. Alright, DD Warrior Lady is worth it. Other than that, Mythical Beast might be worth. Dimensional Alchemist is probably worth it. Yeah, let's use you as well. Alright, that's good enough. We have our monsters. Now we're going to get our spells and traps. First, we're going to go Forbidden and Limited just to get the cards we need. This deck does need a lot. Cards we're going to need... let's run TT in this deck just in case. Swords is a necessity in case we get wrecked. Premature Burial has a high value chance. MST and Monster Born are always high value. Mirror Force is the best trap card in this game. Magic Cylinder is really handy. A Heavy Storm is a necessity. I missed having it in the other deck. Giant Trunade is so freaking good. Foolish Burial, I'm going to need both on this one. This deck needs monsters, a specific monster in the grave. Chain Strike, funny enough, I do have a card that wants to be chained. Brain Control is not terrible since I'm running a tribute deck at the end of the day. Advanced Ritual Art, no. Okay, so now, after that, we're going to run specifically cards that text search, remove from play. Yes, because this is how we work with our Zeta combo. Cards that specifically remove from play would be Karma Cut. Karma Cut is very good at that job. And let's see if I have any other decent cards. Dimensional Prison isn't bad. It's not a necessity, though. I don't really need to run that. I think spell cards that banish might be more efficient. Speaking of spell cards that banish... Alchemy Cycle. What is this card? Oh, no, thank you. We also could just run fairy cards if we wanted to. I should have looked that up, too. But our deck is more about banishing than it is about fairies. It's like, we just used a banish deck. Well, yeah, this one's not about... like banishing every single card. This is about a few banishes for special summoning abilities. So looking at this, are any of these necessary? Valhalla? No. I mean, I personally like Cestus, but it's not a necessity. Celestial Transformation isn't terrible given how many monsters I'm running. But they're not all fairy. But even still, it's a good card. Probably worthwhile. Yeah, I'm going to run this card. Okay. This is our deck. It is a fairy deck. I don't know if it'll work with our partner's deck at all. But that doesn't matter. I am going to call it... Alright. Vanity. I don't have enough space. You know what? Instead of Maiden, I'm going to call it something off of a game me and my friends played way back when. Vanity of Madon. Alright, let's save the game, or save the deck. And we're officially ready to start dueling today. So this deck might seem a little weird on first look, but I promise you it's not terrible. What should these do? What decks are we deleting? I forgot. What was my last deck called? Remove from play. No, D was my last deck. So swear to me. Yeah, that was my busted deck I used with Blair. We're deleting the crap out of that. No more of that. Alright, Blair, let's see if we can work together. I know your deck's probably not going to be that efficient, but mine should be able to make up for it. Craig and Ite. I'm probably not going to find any better combo to duel unless Ite's on the list. I hope he's not. So we're going to start the day with a tag duel after making our decks. Sorry that making decks take a while. Typically I do it off screen, but people have been telling me please do it on screen. So I do at least one of my decks on screen now. And together you can see what the combo is, whether or not I actually pull it off or not. Alright, so she does have a main in Love deck. Shining Angel is high value with her, so I'm glad I ran it. She's actually a spellcaster. I thought she'd be a fairy. Oh shit, did I... Well, I guess it's a fairy spellcaster mix deck. I did not realize. Oh, he uses the goblin deck. That's good. Yeah, I don't think I run a single spellcaster, all things considered. Does this say you can switch summon this card after a chain? There's no spell cards in the grave, so it's not worth doing. I'm going to activate Foolish Burial. With Foolish Burial, hopefully our opponents don't have Monster Reborn. I'm going to be able to throw away my Zeta. Then I summon Dimensional Alchemist. I activate Dimensional Alchemist's effect. And I banished my ruler. Shit, that was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. I have made mistakes. Shining Angel, you feel like getting in there? Yeah, I don't feel like summoning my Wing Karibo level 9. It's not necessarily worth it at this point. Not until my opponents start using some spells. I should have... Whoops, I forgot to play my Magic Cylinder. That was a misplay, but hopefully it doesn't result in too much damage. No, it's fine. Was one little misplay. Okay, that might hurt. Luckily they attacked Shining Angel. That was lucky for us. I can live with that. Swords is nice and all, but it's not a necessity. Alright, my partner's gonna need something with some oomph behind it. Honestly, another Dimensional Alchemist could be good, but we'll just go with the basic DD Warrior Lady. She's so good. God damn, she's good. Now we're gonna lose another card. This is where things gonna suck. All three of these cards have value to me. Well, that sucks. I would have stopped the Machiner's attack at least. Oh, she played her card, the Maiden in Love. Or should I say his card? I apologize. Does Craig run spellcasters? I think he's just Machiners. Oh, Silent Magician level 4 is actually good. I will take it. Uh-oh. They're gonna regret that. I don't think our opponents thought that through. Also, I don't think my partner thought it through. I think you're supposed to use my once per turn effect, but you did not know how to do that, and now you've screwed us all. I mean, you'll at least banish their card, but Zeta's already out of the grave, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, now we're gonna do it. That's ridiculous. That's super dumb that you did that on main phase 2. You killed my DD Warrior Lady for nothing. And wow. It has to be in attack mode, that's why. Okay. That was a good play by the Goblin Man. Monster Reborn on our Zeta. Damn it, that's the one thing I'm afraid of, is everyone with their limited to 1 Monster Reborn. But it's limited to 1, so it shouldn't be that often that it happens. Okay, let me take a look. 1, 2, 3 spell cards. That's only 1500 attack. That's not great. It's not terrible, it's just not great. Let me buff myself real quick. I could normal summon, or I could just summon you. Normally, I would not use you aggressively, honest, but I'm thinking about it. I want you to know that. Maiden, I need you to murder. This Maiden's gonna have more kills right now than ever. I attack. Let's see if they react. No? Okay. I'm gonna use Honest. I normally like to use that passively, but I can't let them keep our Zeta. Zeta, you stay right there. I will set this card, not knowing whether or not I'm going to need it. They've only used 3 spells so far. 4 spells would be worth it. If they use 4 spell cards or we destroy some of their face downs, it'll become worth it. Alright, partner, let's see what you got. MST, that would help us right now. Oh, that is not the card we should have hit. Will you at least buff Alchemist? Yeah, that's how. So the first time you didn't know how to do it, but this time all of a sudden you know how. And Waboku, of course. Alright, they're trying to stall for time. I need me a heavy storm. I have a Gelin Duo instead. I summon Gelin Duo. I use my Alchemist effect. Marshmallow is gone forever. I attack with Gelin Duo. What do you got this time, kids? Nothing! It looks like they're screwed. We got you! I attack with Alchemy! We have won! Alright, weird. Our deck is definitely going to be weird. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be weird. It worked, though. I will say that. It worked. We teamed up with Blair and we got a victory. Alright, let's see if we can do that again. Or if I can find a single opponent to see if my deck works well by itself, not just as a team. Me and her have some synergy, even though I'm more of a fairy deck, because we have Shining Angel. And that's something shared between us. Alright, we got Pippin and we got we're not fighting Mimicry. I'll fight Pippin by myself. Blair, stand back. I'd like to see how this goes. I gotta test it with the power of scissors. With the power of scissors. Alright, the power of scissors has worked. Let's see what we can achieve. Vanity of Madon. I wanted to put Maiden. I could have just put Maiden's Vanity, but it doesn't matter. Shining Angel is a good start. We set this. I'm not even going to play Mirror Force just in case. I want Shining Angel to die anyway. The only thing would suck is Master Monk. That'd give us trouble. Combo Fighter's fine as long as I don't chain anything. Shining Angel wanted to die. In this one particular case, I'm going to go for another Alchemist. Dimensional Alchemist. Okay, luckily they only had one trap card. Heavy Storm was not needed. Swords of Concealing Light. That could have been annoying. I need to throw this card away, which is why we run triple Karma Cut. We did not get that card, any of them though. Alright, Dimensional Alchemist, get a little bit stronger. Dimensional Alchemist, get a little bit stronger. Yep. Oh, there's my Karma Cut. 2 18 beaters are now ready to go in. This card is quite good. It's a monster I could summon with Shining Angel or Nova Summoner since it's a fairy. And it just does the job. It's like a baby Shadow Ball instead of Caius's big old Shadow Ball. Alright, Combo Fighter is scary, but not as scary as your Tribute. Oh shit. Combo Master! That's a scary card. That card is worth a Mirror Force. Especially since you just spent your Revival card to get it. Yeah, I don't feel as much fear. Alright, if I play this, you can no longer special summon your big boys. So I'm gonna do that. Even though I could play this passively and just go with Gelin Duo and then double banish for huge damage, I'm just going to play Vanity's Ruler because now my boss monster is on the field, and my opponent, the only way they beat me is spells and traps since they can't summon a bigger monster than me. You are officially locked down. And spells and traps is what they will attempt, which is why we have Heavy Storm. And I even have Monster Born to steal Combo Master. Remember, only my opponent can't special summon right now. And that means I'm getting myself a master of combos. Alright, and Gelin Duo will do just fine. Combo Master, you're free to go first. Ah, poor Monk. Gelin Duo, you're free to go second. And our boss monster, Vanity's Ruler, is free to go third. Okay, we're testing on weaker opponents, but our deck is working so far. It's not perfect, but it's doing a job. And I can appreciate that. It's just nice to use another fairy deck, too. We don't really use fairy decks that often on this channel. No offense to fairy decks, they're usually really fun when I get the chance to use them, it's just not often. Gillian is actually pretty good. He uses the starter warrior deck, so he's got access to Command Knight, Marauding Captain, and stuff. But we do need to test ourselves on a little bit stronger opponents for Blair to see if she's ready for it. Looks like we're going to be going second, that's fine. Not really, I don't want to go fourth, but hopefully my friend Blair here can keep us above water. Good luck, Blair. Alright, I got Kaiser Seahorse and Nova Summoner. Banner of Courage is a decent card. It's going to give us some trouble in the long run. That card has 2,000 attack on their turn. That's a problem. There's no way Blair can handle it. The best she could do is stall or pop it. Stall it is. Alright. Sigthor, I think you also run Warriors. Yeah, I think you have Dark Blade. So that could be a problem in the long run. Shining Angel dies. We gain ourselves a new one. That's very good for us. That's a lot of back row. I would even say an uncomfortable amount of back row. Alright, let's try to get rid of their back row. I'm going to activate Brain Control. With Brain Control, I steal their ultimate monster. Then I'm going to Tribute Summon my monster that wants to be in the grave anyway. Of course, I don't have any of my banishing cards just yet, but the time will come. I attack with Zeta. I actually have decent defense, so that doesn't even stop me. Yeah. I'll still play TT just in case, but I highly doubt you could beat Zeta. Gillian, on the other hand, he probably found a way. Yeah, that's how you do it. Lucky. I tried to kill all their monsters. Oh, lucky for me too, actually. I'd wanted it in the grave anyway. This was all part of the plan, and you used up your normal summons, so I feel pretty confident. Partner, get him. Silent Magician time. Or Zeta if you want. Yeah, that's fine. As long as they don't steal it again, that's fine. Silent Magician time. That's what I'm talking about. Giant Trunade time. Yes. Playing it nice and safe. Usually the AI doesn't do that. I appreciate it, though. That her AI was smart enough. Alright, Defense Maiden is not actually good yet. We need specifically Maiden in Love for that to work. These are all anime cards, I believe. I don't know if they ever made them real. Kaiser Seahorse. We're at 1,500 attack. I have my own Monster Born, but they have a brand new trap card, so let's hold off. Although I could have game right now. Yeah, I might have game right now. So unless they have Mirror Force, this is the perfect play. Let's just steal their X-Saber card. Got plenty of damage showing. We'll even attack with you just in case it has a decent defense stat. It does not. And we're going in. Blair, I think you and I are going to be just fine together. I think we're going to be able to cook. And we're going to make some good recipes. Alright, 1,500, 2,400. This is working out. Hey! Yeah, we focused on pretty weak opponents for day one, but it's day one. We should have. And now we can buy some cards. We've earned it. That was a great duel. Yeah, right on. Good job, Blair. Alright, let's go over to the store and let's buy some good stuff. Excusez-moi. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Excusez-moi, Dorothy. I need some good cards right now. Let's see what we can get. Let me buy a box. And then... No! And then with this box, let's see what we can get. Oh, wait, no. We gotta do it the fast way now. We're way past this. Hey, a second Exodia. Useless. A second Amazon Swordswoman. Good. Cupid Kiss. A card that actually comes in handy. For this specific deck that we're making later on. White Veil. Interesting. Hero Counterattack. We're at 3 now. Mad Reloader. We're at 2 now. We are starting to get copies of cards we need. That is a positive. Swordswoman especially is going to be really good. So, I am quite happy with that. We'll be back to buy another box, I'm sure. Blair, I hope you're excited. I'm excited to be teaming up with you as we had a perfect day. Everyone, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.